Welcome back to another Bitwax video. I'm Rory and today we are going to be breaking down mint songs. I'm going to show you how to set up a profile, how to list your music, and I will just give you my opinion on the pros and cons of using mint songs. So here I am now over on the Mint Songs website and I've just connected my Bitwax wallet. It's very simple to do so. To set up an account is all you need is your MetaMask. Come up to this corner at the top right. You will then click sign up. Connect your MetaMask, and once you've done that and filled out your details, your profile will look pretty similar to something like this. As you can see at the minute, I do have one song from Jitsu, which he gifted me a few weeks ago, and this will show up in your collected tab, and also any music you do buy will also be displayed in this area. As you can see from the screen as well, any music that you've released and got up for sale will be in this tab here. Unfortunately, we don't have any music up at the minute. There is also a tab here for catalog, and it says NFTs on this tab will show once available. I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure what the difference between catalog and collected is. Maybe this is NFTs that you've created but haven't released for sale, and then eventually they go for the for sale tab, but I'm not quite sure. This final tab, posters, is a bit different from any other music platform site because they let the artist release, well, just some artwork. Nothing crazy, but just kind of looks cool. But it is worth noting that Mint Songs is based on Ethereum Layer 2 Polygon. Therefore, you will need to wrap some Ether and transition it over to the Polygon network. So my issue with Ethereum Layer 2 Polygon is transferring money onto the network. If you have some Ether on Ethereum Layer 1 and you want to bridge that over to Ethereum Layer 2 Polygon, it's probably going to cost you around $20 in gas fees to wrap that Ether. And the biggest issue that I find from that is that these music NFTs are listed for maybe $3 to $10 at most, and if you're paying $20 in gas fees just to move some money over, it doesn't really make much sense. Now, there are a few workarounds such as MoonPay or withdrawing from Binance, but again, even these solutions aren't the greatest workarounds. I tried to deposit £30, which was the minimum you had to deposit into MoonPay. My transaction was rejected. The £30 was returned to my bank account after 3 days, and I was still charged £10 in transaction fees. You know, and for onboarding new collectors, it was such a difficult fucking workaround. Even I struggled to figure it out just using MoonPay. And even I struggled with some of the payment methods that MoonPay were trying to supply. It was really, really confusing. The other method I mentioned was using Binance, but again, even this is very complicated. And for onboarding new collectors, this just really isn't the solution. But here it is if you want a cheaper workaround. Is deposit some money into Binance, purchase some Matic. You can then withdraw your Matic using the Polygon bridge on Binance to your Ethereum wallet. Once that money is in your Ethereum wallet, you can take it to QuickSwap and trade the Matic for wrapped Ethereum. Then you have the wrapped Ethereum and you can use that to purchase your music. This method maybe costs around $5, maybe $2 at most. And the only downside to that one is there's a lot more steps, a lot more confusion, a lot more margin for error. And you do have to withdraw a minimum of 20 Matic from Binance, but it's a cheaper workaround. It's not the best, but it's the best we can work with at the minute. So now we're back on the marketplace of Mint Songs. To get your song listed on here, you will need to have your profile set up, come to create, and then you'll be hit with this screen where you just fill out all your information for your song. So we'll just do a quick test one here, where we will just make a Bitwax test and just call it testing. And then you upload your artwork and your media files here. The only issue I've encountered so far is if, from an artist point of view, is that the artwork is limited to 5 megabytes, which really isn't a lot. And for the audio files, I'm not quite sure what the limit is on that, but it's a lot more than 50 megabytes because I tried to upload a song at 50 megabytes and it worked. At the bottom right here, this is where you set your price. So do bear in mind that you do set the price in wrapped Ether or just Ethereum. So we could set it at 0.007. And on the right hand side here, it will give you the dollar amount that comes to. So a record at 0.007 is roughly $20. When your song is listed on the marketplace, Mint Songs does take a 5% cut of every primary sale and a 2.5% cut of every secondary sale. So that's a few things to bear in mind, is that there is also some hidden transaction fees with this process. It is also free to mint on the website, but your cryptocurrency wallet will need some Matic into it. If you don't have any Matic, very lovely of Mint Songs to do this. Just go to this little tab here. It should pop up anyways. And you can actually request for Mint Songs to send you some Matic. They will fund your wallet. So then you'll be able to make transactions on the Polygon network. We're just going to come over here to Data Collaborate's artist page. He was a very early adopter of this website, and he's a lovely person. We speak to him a lot, and he jumps in our Twitter spaces a lot. Great guy. And we're just going to give you an example of how to purchase a sold out song. It's actually not very easy to do this. So let's say we want to purchase his first ever release, which is Mints001. So now that we're on Data Collaborate's page and we wanted to buy his first ever release, Mints001, the only annoying part about the marketplace on Mint Songs is they only really account for primary sales. And if you want to make a secondary sale, so as we see here, that this one is sold out. We cannot purchase sold out records on Mint Songs. The only simple way that I've figured out how to find music on the secondary market is to type in the artist name and the release song title on OpenSea, and it should come up with it. But again, even then, it's not the best workaround. It's very complicated, and for the average user who would just simply hop onto Apple Music or Beatport or Discogs to buy a vinyl record, there needs to be a centralized place where we go and find listed works. Doing it this way isn't easy. And sorry to go off on a tangent here, but if we go over to the Explore page on OpenSea, we go to music, we're just dealt a big fucking pick and mix of just every type of NFT project that's got the word music in it. There's no search by genre function. There's no search by is this NFT music or is it NFT utility for a music platform, such as the Arpeggi Studios Genesis Pass. It is actually only a pass to access their website to mint a song. This isn't a piece of music. This is an NFT related to music. This whole process and secondary way of buying music NFTs, it definitely needs a facelift. And I strongly believe somebody needs to create a platform such as Discogs where you go to buy secondary vinyls on an open market. This interface is absolutely ideal for purchasing music on. You come up to the marketplace, you can search by any genre, format, and very easy to list your works on. And NFTs to me are very similar to vinyl records in the sense that it's just a different form of displaying your music, your media, in a different format. So instead of releasing it as an MP3, you release it as an NFT or release it as a vinyl record. So the secondary marketplace should probably look something like this instead of whatever the fuck this is. But do bear everything I've said in mind, that Mint Songs is still in its infancy. There's still under 10k followers on Twitter. They do have a very active Discord and a very active community on Twitter as well. But there are still a lot of issues to be worked around. So a few closing remarks from myself here. That wasn't the most in-depth review of Mint Songs. I just wanted to give you a pretty brief overview of some of the pros and cons that I've found from using it. I do feel that as a musician with very little funds, that this is a great place to start off and test out the waters with music NFTs, but the website is still much in its infancy. It is still beta. The secondary marketplace is absolutely appalling. Anywhere you go, that isn't just on Mint Songs, that is for the entire ecosystem. And depositing funds and withdrawing funds isn't the easiest either. But yeah, as a starting off point, it's a great place to start off. If you felt like we were beneficial and you've learned anything from today's video, please head over to our Twitter, drop us a follow at Bitwax_. This is where we keep our community up to date. One of the latest things we've just released is our Bitwax Roundtable, where every Sunday 8 PM GMT, that's UK time, or 3 PM EST, we are going to be hosting a Twitter space where we just discuss the Bitwax project, any music NFTs we've found, and we'll just chill and spit shit with people, see what happens. And if there's anything that I've missed, please reach out to me, or if anything that I haven't explained enough, please reach out and drop me a question, drop me a comment, and just let me know what's going on. Other than that, thanks for watching today's video, and we'll be back shortly in the next couple of days or weeks with another video.